Did she send the link to me or?
No, it's on YouTube, and if you search Thanksgiving address, Mohawk, it should come on.
So you want me to roll that as a video? Is that what you're saying?
Well, in case Jock doesn't get on in time, because he's not here
Okay.
right now.
Okay, got it.
So that's the plan C.
Nikki could probably do the opening.
She's actually invited, but she's not here.
It's Layla, sorry.
Layla Stotts.
Yeah.
Maybe Nikki is here. No, she's not here.
The 2-minute and 37-second version.
Yes, you'll see her name. Yeah, that's it.
Susie, it's Carolyn. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Carolyn.
Oh, good. All right, I'll mute myself. Just wanted to check my mic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. JP, you don't have to worry about the video because Jock is here.
Copy.
Scano, Jock.
Scano. Am I right on time?
You are right on time.
Good one. Hey.
Okay, that's good.
You give me the green light and we'll get things rolling.
I am good if you guys are.
Okay, if you're good, we're just going to just very quickly, Jock, are you going to say the Ohandagali Wadekwa or the Ganyohinyo?
Well, I better shake the rust off of Ohandagali Wadekwa.
Okay. All right.
Are we good? Are we good to go?
We're just going to start with an quick introduction. So I guess we can go live if we're not already.
Okay. And can everybody see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Yes.
All right.
Would you not go live after the opening, Susie?
Okay, let me just make sure. Steve, did you hear that? Oh. Okay, so
I'm okay.
I guess you're okay with it being live?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll just start with John Paul introducing, and then myself, and then
All right.
Jock, please.
Hi, everybody. My name is John Paul Goche. I'm your co-host. I'm the secondary Indigenous education teacher consultant at the Grand Erie District School Board. I'd like to welcome you to the 7th annual Sharing Our Voices presentation. I would now like to introduce you to our other host who helped establish this wonderful initiative, Ms. Susie Miller.
Tego, everyone. Welcome to Sharing Our Voices. This is the 7th one, and it's connected to National Indigenous Peoples Day, the day before. It really is a chance for a Grand Erie student voice to be shared, connected to Indigenous perspectives. We will be starting in our customary manner with the Ohandagali Wadekwa with Leroy Jock Hill.
Sego sebo guego. Ne jujura to ne ganyang ke hagadadis ne Kani gumana ke di na hoda ne sungwawe se goya di zone gana hola do sala. So we'll begin with a few words of Thanksgiving, which is our tradition, and our Creator has given us instructions that we should express gratitude when our minds come together. So I'll begin in a few words in Mohawk language, and I'll explain a little more when I'm finished. Konagadi ne jajara to ne ni inagati gadi panyanda we ne kandan ta ne jinahara swaton ne Tuka ne akte nagana da wadu hitsta kwanya tuka ne diri waduka to jinahora ne agatste ne jajara to ne ji nyangwa ni go rayandas ne kanolo na amane ka wajila ne jinigaya ne rutikwaho oja gela dinado ne jiniga daloda ne kanolo ne yakukstaha ne jinigaya de lisa ne jinihadiyerha Yuli waha keha o awatste. Skatni and waya watni gora soha. Skatni did what enough polado in your way again. Ena yato get you watni gola. Onegati, it was truly jinoyera, Raveno, Sahada don't wait on ya, de neji no, got what the ogaji no ne, the wasi against luck when a cheat ne stand yet tino, by your honzat. Ya dego na hoda, jinohodan is some way and togo or ni jin yuli what lot got away. Ravelo ne. Ni gaya dagin hatra aga hangi nakoni in yole ni doktaji yot sanonya de sidwat katto haje ni aze sabada yoni jini gaya go wana ni jini gaya ni kanada we ni an yohondesa in yole ni doktaji ni advocate ke budwada wayando de yetino volaro ti ni sta on jade nakoni jini ya ho ena ito ni wat ni gola nakoni jini na ne dalyo ma saguri honde Jujurata ne yatiwasuntas nagari ni tanyata ne tisutta radivelas nakoni lavelo ne skat ne hade kayena makunji ne janket ne kakala paruskala gette go de husvate celia wahe ya de manisala ge ganti yomanjat nakoni skat ne hade kayena makunji ne asanta ne kakala wa nakoni ayatisto kolonia ya taktonge nakoni kayeli ni ha de lo ya gelono Yung kia chadonge swa he na koni roti la koalisyo ne ga ni ko la ge so ne koni no na ka na wani sra den yo kwe dos ki da hat wana te ne ro wana ogo ne ro ya da do kan di no ni ko la esta ne se do go na ne ka ne dalio ta dos ki na koni ne go ya da do ke ste in yo ne do ta jen wel ke with what wa yonda te tino vola ro tino na ne dalio wa sa go li hon e na yeto ya wa ni go la ta na koni ne ro Kalau yang kita nak sesuai disa, pertani dansra wah ni way na mahaj. Dah set haj o ni jina hora ni skana vanap dun. And will hik ni dua de wayan de set wana holada ni kalau yang kita nak sesuai disa. Ina itu ni wak ni kong. Tahu gadi ni ri ho way kong is what chonda ni. Jadi ho ni kan tahu agak stek ni jina hora semua ni sesuai disa ni kana holado salah. Ta ne dosa ateno na gaile ka ni gona tu ka ne on ka ne swa no ka tu ka ne otena soge ni gona skat ne ka bueno ne we go sit bono polado e na ka ni gona danone e cho. So I begin with acknowledging our coming together in a good way, and we also our custom, if there's a loss in any families, we acknowledge that loss and that there are some that are in mourning, and maybe some have family members as well that are having health issues, and we acknowledge all that we still bring our thoughts and our good thoughts together, our good mind, and give thanks in the best way possible today. And then we move to Mother Earth, and she supports not only human beings, but all living things draw their support from Mother Earth. And I mentioned in there, it's really good feeling this season we're in. We're watching the ripening of the strawberries happening again, and some are having their ceremonies, and some will be having their ceremonies this coming weekend. So we're in the midst of strawberry season, and it's an uplifting time across the earth, the season we're in. to explain that their Mother Earth is doing her duties, and we give thanks for Mother Earth and all that she holds, that the Creator has left here, all living things. Then we move above the earth to the workers assigned to watch over creation. The thunderers are grandfathers, the sun and the moon. We relate to them as relatives. The sun is our elder brother, and the moon is our grandmother, and the stars along her body. And they each have purposes. They all have purposes and duties. We're thankful they're looking after us, along with the beings that guide us and the teachers of teaching sent. We received a message not too long ago by our great leader, and the prophecy is still guiding us along. And then we finish with our Creator. Then the Creator is the one whose benevolence we receive day and night. So we're thankful up to the present day we're healthy. So that's in a nutshell, my Thanksgiving address, the way I've been taught by our elders who've gone on. So I thank you, and welcome everybody to who's online. I'm not so sure how far we're reaching, but we hope everybody's in good health and enjoying the present season we're stepping into. Donnie.
Now, Jock, what a wonderful way to start. Now I would like to invite Kevin Graham, Superintendent of Education, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for this opportunity. The Grand Erie District School Board recognizes 6 nations of the Grand River and Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation as the long-standing peoples of this territory. We honor, recognize, and respect these communities, as well as all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples who reside within the Grand Erie District School Board. We are all stewards of these lands and waters where we now gather, learn, and play, and commit together in the spirit of reconciliation.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we would like to invite Joanna Roberto, our Director of Education.
Greetings, and thank you very much for the invite today. First of all, I thank you, Susie, for putting this beautiful event on, and to all the Indigenous team who is here today in supporting this event. We know that it takes quite a bit of work to arrange this event, and we know how much background and time that has put into making it this special. I would like to begin by recognizing as well the Grand Erie Elementary Teacher Federation for hosting this event, co-hosting this event with us. This speaks about our partnership, and this speaks about our support for students and student voice, and to celebrate National Indigenous Peoples Day, as Susie opened up with earlier today. I do want us all today to take a moment to reflect on the question that was posed out on this morning's this flyer. And when I took a look at it again this morning, I really had to stop and think about the question that was posed, the question about as we take in student voice today from all of the schools, the perspectives and the viewpoints of Mother Earth, what do we think she would say to give us, given if we had been given the opportunity, what do we think? And I think that question itself is a very powerful question for all of us to reflect on, given the opportunity. What would she say? And given the perspectives and the viewpoints that we hear today, I hope all of us take this time to really reflect on student voice. And I wish everyone a great afternoon. And I thank you once again, all of you, for organizing this, for special guests, for officials, and on behalf of the board. This is about students today, and I look forward to learning and listening and keeping that question front of mind as we go through sharing our voices. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joanna. That's one thing I think we're all going to get from being here today is we will be inspired by the children, because they really put a lot of work into this along with their teachers. So I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to let Andrea, because Andrea worked with the next two classes, and so I'll let her introduce the next two videos. Thank you, Andrea.
Sego Guego, everyone. My name is Andrea Hill-Heslop. I am the Elementary Indigenous Support and Engagement teacher, and have had the opportunity to work with many amazing classes this year. Right now, I want to say hello to Jessica Walker's grade 4-5 class and Amanda Inkster's grade 2 class. Here are the next two videos you're about to see. I had the pleasure to work in Jessica Walker's grade 4-5 class multiple times this year, and it was wonderful to see how they connected with the teachings about the land, water, and about all of Mother Earth. It was amazing to be with them as they filmed this next video you're about to see out in nature. At River Heights Elementary in Caledonia, I had the opportunity as well to work with two amazing grade 2 classes. Throughout the year, we discussed the things we address, our connection to the earth, water, and Mother Earth herself. And through all of our class visits, books, and sharing circles, the students with their teachers created the videos that you're about to see right now. So Nyawa, joy.
I need clean water to run through my veins. My blood supplies you with life. I am suffocated. My lungs are being cut down. Let me breathe again. Feed me. Help me live a healthy life.
This is an open letter from you and me together. Tomorrow's in our hands now.
Find the words that matter, say them out loud, and make it better somehow. Looking down from up on the moon, it's a tiny little marble. Oh, I thought the ground we stand on could be so fragile. This is a love song to the earth. You're the one in every word, a diamond in the universe. Heaven's poetry to us. Keep it saying, keep it saying, keep it saying. This is our world. It's our world.
It's not about possessions, money or religion. So many years you might live.
When the only question that matters is still a matter of perspective. Looking down from up on the moon, it's a tiny blue marble. Who thought the ground we stand on could be so fragile? This is a love song to the earth. You're the one in every word, a diamond in the universe. Heaven's poetry to us. Keep it saying,
Yeah, so there was an example of the beautiful messages from the children. I'd like to bring Jock back now, just to bring greetings from the Haudenosaunee Confederacy Chiefs Council, please.
Scano e Swagwego. On behalf of the Chiefs Council, I've sat in our Chiefs Council now as a helper, a worker, and a council member for, this is 39 years now. I've sat on many committees, and I've been, my primary area of focus has been in education and then our language and culture. I speak a few of our languages, and I've been working hard to make sure that our languages and traditions continue, and that there's understanding in the neighboring communities. So on behalf of the council, we hope that everybody is well, and that what we're taking part in here, it was very inspiring just now to see that in the messaging. The messaging is being heard in our up and coming generations across this part of the world, Mother Earth, that it comes from the smallest gestures can sometimes lead us to big things. So even in your own small way in your area, to be thoughtful of Mother Earth, and that the waters that flow are the veins of Mother Earth, and having that consciousness when you do something, it's gonna take us a long ways, as well as respecting all living things. So thank you, and thank you to the teachers and the staff and Grand Erie as well for these initiatives. And Susie, the work you do is it's yielding fruit all the time. Thank you.
Yeah, well, Jock. Now I would like to introduce elected Penn Council Chief Mark Hill. Marky, it's so sorry, I keep calling him Marky. It's so nice that you were able to join us today. So greetings to you, Mark.
It's all good, Susie. I'm still Marky. So Scano, Sego, good afternoon. It's again a real honor to be able to join you virtually for such an important event, and want to, of course, always acknowledge Jock in the way the event started, and again starting us off in that good way. I also would like to recognize and acknowledge the Grand Erie District School Board, as well as the Teachers Federation, for co-hosting this event. I know there's been much work done in the realm of reconciliation and what that actually means within our neighboring communities. And I wanted to just mention again, yes, really pleased to see the work that's happening within classrooms and within the student population. It's so important that we continue to educate as best as we can, but as well as to teach our young people, the ways and how to be and respect and so forth, and all the values really that has guided us through our journeys. And so it's really important to myself as well to continue to support as best as I can through education. I know I just wanted to also mention the work as well, Susie, that you do. It's quite it's just beyond inspiring, really. I always recall the event that took place. I believe it was the Pen Pal program, through really challenging times between our communities, of Six Nations and Caledonia at that time, and yet could still bring unification and really light in dark times. And so I think it's important that we always continue to look at the bigger picture, and to always remember that our young ones are watching. And I think it's again so important to continue that education, and as best as we can to support all of our young people. I also too just really wanted to say nyawa to all of the educators. I don't think at times we give the credit where credit is due to our educators, as they play such a huge role within our young people's lives in really shaping them into, again, hopefully becoming, good citizens within our territory and with obviously surrounding areas and so forth. And so I really want to say nyawa to all of our educators because, again, it's such a tough job and role, and just want you all to know that your work does not go unnoticed, and really appreciate all that you do. So welcome. I hope your event here today is beyond inspiring and successful, and again, do look forward to supporting wherever we can. And so on behalf of Six Nations of the Grand River Elected Council, too, also want to bring greetings and welcome you all. And again, wishing you all the best at today's event. And again, congratulations to all of the organizers for such an important event. So nyawa.
Yeah, Mark. The beautiful words from Jock and Mark, and I want to mention that unfortunately Station of the Forum couldn't join us from Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, so I'm sure they would bring greetings from Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, and I hope you can all stay because you're going to see so much more work that the students and teachers have put together. So next, we will have West Lynn Public School. Krista Otterman is the teacher, and I've worked with her on an event last year and this year, and just listen to the words that are being shared from her grade 5 class at West Lynn.
Dear Mother Earth, I see the smaller tree in the center of the taller forest, and it reminds me that our differences make us awesome.
I listen for forest whispers under trees wrapped in blankets of fresh snow.
I watch the eagles and wonder how they thrive in the winter. It's beautiful how the snow sticks to the pine needles.
I taste the refreshing maple sap and know that spring is on its way. I adore the beauty of the white dandelion swaying in the cool breeze. I see tiny flower buds and imagine their hats for forest spirits.
I love the patterns under and around and on top of the turtle shell. I savor how the snake slithers through the grass.
I wonder if the smallest creatures ever wish to be bigger.
I adore how the tamarack needles are evenly spread out with the help of gravity. I admire the smooth way the eagle soars through the blue sky.
I love how the bud will one day be big enough to face the world.
I cherish the animals and their mysteries and histories. I appreciate that I can play outside in the fresh air given to us by the trees and wind. I respect the work, engineering, and sacrifice of the ants digging tunnels through the ground.
I notice how such a small water droplet can give life to anything and everything. I like how the fossil shows us the past through its beautiful design on the rock. I appreciate the vibrant colors of a western sunset behind shadowy snow-covered mountains. Smell the lavender when I dangle my fingertips across the tops. I see the luscious garden and appreciate how you provide for us.
I marvel at the geode sparkly insides hidden within a rush shell.
I adore the ghost pipes and cannot believe that a plant can be clear. I believe that animals deserve peace as much as we do.
I marvel at your ability to transform into unique and beautiful things.
I'm fascinated by the green praying mantis crawling on my hand. I adore the gorgeous colors of the monarch butterfly sitting on a beautiful flower on a warm, sunny day. I imagine the stories held within the tracks left by the animals who call you home. I noticed the swirly pattern forming on the shell of a tiny snail. I marvel at how the tiny, silky waterfall will one day reach bigger waters. I noticed an adorable snake absorbing the sun on a trail as I pass by. I adore how the tiny dragonfly trusts a human enough to rest on a fingertip.
I wonder at the shell of a turtle how gray it is.
I recognize the job that the spider has in hunting its prey as part of a food chain. I recognize that beautiful, delicate flowers can rise up from the shadows of dark water. I watch the bee slowly collecting pollen before buzzing back to the hive. I like how the sun shines with its own light and warmth.
I respect your balance and the natural cycles reminding us that an end can also be a beginning.
I appreciate the various colors of the diverse leaves in autumn. I love how the trees hang over the calm water against a blue sky.
I wonder how so many species of mushrooms can exist.
I appreciate the rarity and good luck of seeing a blue jay and their beautiful feathers. I love the way the willow leaves softly dance in the wind.
I wonder how you can have so many insects to help you heal and regrow.
I cherish the fiery, vibrant colors reflected on the wet sand at sunset. I love how different mushrooms grow on towering trees in the forest.
I sometimes wonder how something so old can be so new to me.
I see the vine and it reminds me how we are all intertwined in some way.
You
sustain us and embrace us. You challenge us and strengthen us. We promise to cherish you and defend you, respect you and mend you. Love always your children.
I guess a word that comes to my mind is wow. Description. They did such an amazing job with their descriptive words. Now I would like to introduce Claudine Van Every Albert, who's a trustee with Grand Area District School Board. Hello, Claudine.
Sego. Sego so guego. Hello, everyone. Yogawanadogo neong yats. My Mohawk name is Yogawanadogo, and my English name is Claudine. And it's a pleasure to be here today and to see you all, as many as I can see. And I bring greetings from the Board of Directors of Grand Erie District School Board. We are several trustees who come from Haldimand County, Norfolk County, Brant County, and the city of Brantford. And I know that many of you, most of you, all of you who are participating here today come from one of those areas. So I'm glad you're here, and I wish I could see everybody's face. One thing I want to say is this. In our ways, Haudenosaunee ways, we understand that Sagwadiso, or the Creator, put everything on this earth that we need to survive. And all of that, or most of it, comes from Mother Earth. One of the reasons why Haudenosaunee people have been here for so long is because over time we have respected Mother Earth, and Mother Earth has given to us, especially in corn, beans, and squash, our three sisters. So I'd like to thank you all for taking part in this activity and considering National Indigenous Peoples Day, which is tomorrow. And I certainly hope to see you again. Yaogowa Onigiwahe.
Yawa Claudine. And now I would like to introduce my friend and colleague, Carolyn Prue-Wooten, who is the president of the Grand Erie Elementary Teachers Federation. Welcome, Carolyn.
Thank you so much, Susie, and thank you, everyone. My pronouns are she, her, and I am a settler. Thank you for coming together today in the universal language of music and art. The treaties that govern the lands I live and work upon are the Dish with One Spoon, the Haldimand Tract Treaty, and the Two-Row Wampum. Today, I want to share with you a vision of a future that is within your grasp, a future that you have the power to shape and mold. I want to encourage each and every one of you to build a future that you not only want to be part of, but a future that you deserve. By engaging in honest conversations and actively listening to one another, we can forge a society that upholds justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. The Two-Row Wampum carries a profound message that resonates with us now. It reminds us of the power of coexistence, mutual respect, and acknowledging the rights of one another. The Two-Row Wampum urges us to honor and embrace these values, to navigate the river of life together, hand in hand, to come together with good minds, good words, and good actions. Your choices, your words, and your actions will define who you are. Our world is facing numerous challenges: climate change, social inequality, political unrest, issues that demand our attention and collective action. The wisdom embedded within the Two-Row Wampum can guide us towards building a brighter and more inclusive future. As young individuals, you are the architects of tomorrow, and the responsibility to create a world that honors the principles of the Two-Row Wampum rests in your hands. We must stand as allies, supporting the rights and aspirations of Indigenous communities, amplifying voices, and working towards dismantling systemic barriers. Thank you to the Indigenous Partnerships Committee, the Indigenous Education Team, the Grand Erie District School Board, and to the wonderful educators and students across 6 nations of the Grand River, Mississaugas of the Credit, Norfolk, Haldimand, Brantford, and Brant. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn. And now we would like to share a beautiful video compilation of a wonderful song led by Genevieve Rochette from Grand Dairy from École Dufferin. So this is another wonderful video compilation.
Chante
So inspiring. Andrea, would you like to introduce the next class submission? Thank you.
Yes. So in case they're just tuning in, Sego Seva Guego to Miss CBS's class. They love to greet me that way when they see me in the hall. They worked really hard on their presentation, and I hope that you enjoy it.
Please help the plants so animals can eat better and help us survive. Stop pollution by recycling them. Please don't forget to recycle. Don't leave litter on the ground because it's going to make me sick. Pick up garbage. No riding to school if you live close. Walk if you can so there's less pollution. Don't throw trash in the water so the animals of the sea don't die. Don't throw trash because it is bad for the environment and will hurt animals like at tortoise, the Gatorade plastic rings could choke it. Greetings, I am Leah Athleta. Do not litter because eventually it will affect you. How we are doing now by keeping the planet clean. Eventually there might not be any more people left. If we leave pollution out, it will get into the grass. And the cows eat the grass, us and we drink the milk. And we will have poison in us. By riding bikes and scooters, and do not use cars as much. Remember, recycle, reuse, reduce. Everybody needs to take away garbage they see and break. Take care of the trees because they make clean air and they keep the animals alive too. Plant plants to give us fresh air and give us more food. Stop littering because it is bad for the environment because it can kill animals by getting stuck around their throat. Please stop cutting down the trees so we have oxygen. Stop hunting for fun. Don't kill animals if you don't need to. Don't kill any more animals because we wouldn't be able to have pets without animals. Please don't litter because it is hurting me. Save the animals because they are good for me because they can eat other animals that are dangerous. Please do your part.
Thank you, River Heights. Now I would like to introduce Christine General, who is on our Indigenous education team, and she has a interpretive connection to Mother Earth. Beautiful presentation that she's worked so hard on in so many classrooms. So welcome, Christine.
Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. I love all the work that I've seen so far. It's absolutely beautiful. Some very wise words from some of our young people. I really love it. So what I'm going to be sharing today came out of my auntie program, which I started this year. And in a lot of Indigenous communities, our aunties are the ones that help raise us. They're the ones that help sort of let us have that fun, teach us some of those lessons. So through my program, what I did was I did a lot of storytelling and I did a lot of art, because those are the kind of things that my own aunties in my family or my family friends would do for me. So I wanted to share that with the young people of Grand Erie. So a lot of the stories that they heard to start was always our creation story of Sky Woman. And from there, they were asked to create a piece of art, whether it be painting, pottery, some classes got to do moccasins, and even social dancing. So I am very, very excited to share with you all the work that I've collected from the several classes that I've been in this year. And I look forward to continuing with this and collecting even more artwork for next year. So yes, I hope you enjoy this. Thanks. Have a good day, guys.
Yoyanale to all the amazing artists. Thank you so much, Christine. That was, I was dancing in my seat. And now we have a interpretive dance from Erica Clark from Central School. There are 2 classes and they're doing a beautiful improv dance concepts to a song by Tanya Tugak. It's called Earth Monster, and I really love the sound and the words to this song, so please enjoy.
Small one, her breath, her smile, and the smell behind her ears. I celebrate her tears, her eye twitch, and her wet mouth. I celebrate her movement, her hips, her patella. I celebrate her voice, her earnest voice. I am her creator, her home and her comfort. I drink her tears, and I am her love, hate, and earth in one. I am her nurturer, her provider, her nest, and her shackles. I am her flesh and her bones. Her fluids are mine and mine are hers, my small one. My truly mine. Her laughter and her most certain uncertainty, her realness, her anger and her trust. My earth monster, my celebration. Today is for her, and today is for me, for choosing to make her, to keep her, and to love her. My earth monster.
Oyanre to Central School. Next, we're going to have a couple of pictures that that were created by the kindergarten class from Lindale Heights in Simcoe. I read the book to them, a love letter to Mother Earth, and the 3 kindergarten classes responded with this beautiful visual artwork, and we're going to show the big picture and then just some smaller parts so you can get an idea of the responses. You can imagine I have the best job in the world because I get to go into classrooms all over the board and share beautiful teachings and see amazing faces and listen to the beautiful voices of students all across the board. And I'm always inspired by just what just lives within them. It's just so natural. So I'm just going to look through these pictures. They're bringing voices from Mother Earth. See the speech bubbles. A true appreciation comes through when we discuss the beauty of Mother Earth and the waters and all that she gives us. They really do understand the idea of appreciation and gratitude. And after we talk about these things, they're, you know, paying a little bit more attention when they're going outside. Thank you so much for that, Lindell Heights. And we have two more productions. The same, I read the same book to Agnes Hodge, kindergarten class, Julie O'Neill's class, and they created a letter on behalf of Mother Earth to the children. And then we're going to have our finale with our White Pine song from North Ward and Layla Stotts. So here we have Agnes Hodge, kindergarten class, with their lovely letter.
This is our message from Mother Earth to the people. Dear beloved children,
Dear beloved children,
I ask that you walk gently upon my land,
gently upon my land,
feeling the cool soil beneath your feet.
feeling the cool soil beneath your feet.
I ask that you care
I ask that you care
deeply for my ancient forest
deeply for my ancient forest
and all living things,
and all living things,
big and small.
big and small.
Be grateful for my life-giving water,
Be grateful for my life-giving water,
the warmth of the sun,
the warmth of the sun,
the cool wind against your skin.
the cool wind against your skin.
Be open to receive my beauty
Be open to receive my beauty
and the wonder and awe that my natural world has to offer.
and the wonderful of our natural world to offer.
Let's live together in harmony
Let's live together in harmony.
and be happy.
Be happy.
With love,
With love,
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth.
Yawa Agnes Hodge. I can't believe we're on time. This is really wonderful. I worked a lot with the whole school of North Ward this year, learning from the land. Spent a lot of time at Five Oaks by the Grand River, and I cannot say enough about the opportunity it was to work with the whole school and to actually learn through Mother Earth, being there, you know, talking about Mother Earth with the water flowing by us and actually touching her. It's unbelievable the difference. So we've been documenting the experience with Seeing Red Media Group, and so there will be a video coming to speak more to that. But we recorded a beautiful song, and we were teaching under the White Pine about the Five Nations coming together in peace, and Layla Stotts shared her most beautiful song. I said to the kids, whenever I share teachings, it turns out Layla ends up writing a song about them. So enjoy this presentation of Layla Stotts and North Ward students called White Pine.
at the white pine. Leave all your hate behind. Meet at the white pine. Brothers and sisters, rise up again. Remember the peacemakers' journey within your turn at the white pine. Meet at the white pine. Leave all your hate behind. Meet at the white pine. Let's put our feet up in the air. For peace. Come pray for peace. Pray with me. Come pray with me. Come pray with me. At the white pine. Meet at the white pine. Leave all your hate behind. Meet at the white pine. Come pray with me like a whisper. Come pray with me. Come pray with me. At the white pine. Woo! Good job. Awesome. You guys are pros.
I think we have some new band members.
We're creating a movement for peace. Well, that was our last submission for sharing our voices for 2023. And now I would like to introduce Robin Stotts, who is our principal leader. And then it will be, we will have Jog Hill to give us a closing, please. Thank you.
Sego Jishkoga Nayangets. My name is Robin Stotts. I'm the Assistant Principal Leader of Indigenous Education. And one of our very most important things that we often do when we have events such as this or other events is just to give gratitude and words of thanks to the people who were a part of this. So I'd like to recognize Susie Miller, first of all, for all of her efforts. She started this very early on in the school year. And I'd like to share at one of our most recent PD events, they gave her a name. They call her Enthusiastic. And that's a name that they've given for Indigenous education across the board. And she really is an enthusiast in her field, and her strength and her wisdom irradiates throughout the district. So thank you, Susie. Enthusiastic is a new word that they created for her, and I think that's going to go on forward. Andrea, I think it's wonderful that you took part and helped in this planning, and I think it's great that you're instilling the value of Mother Earth within the classrooms that you did throughout this school year. Christine General, I know you spoke about it, but your auntie program, and I think it's really important because all Indigenous women, no matter what nation we're from, when we go to other communities and we have friends and their children, we're auntie to all of them. But we can't forget about the uncles, because the aunties and the uncles are the ones in our culture who are the ones who are to provide guidance to the parents and discipline for the children. So let's not forget about them as well. John Paul, thank you for your technology skills, because archiving Indigenous knowledge is a way of the future. We need to start recording those, and I hope that John Paul continues on that path. And to the entire Indigenous education team and an entire Indigenous education services team, meaning our team of 20 individuals across the board. We say it takes a whole community to raise a child, and we thank all of them for instilling their values across the board. And to Layla Stotts and her group, I loved your song. I thought it was beautiful. Susie shared it with me earlier in the week, and you touched my heart with your message that you shared today. And lastly, our staff and students of Grand Erie, you are the next generation. And I think that Voices from Mother Earth today is just the beginning of the importance it is to sustain our earth and care for Mother Earth. And learning on the land comes to be a very important pedagogy with Indigenous people that we hope the Indigenous Education Department will continue to work on and grow within the Grand Erie District School Board. So with that, and handing it back over to Susie and Jock to do our closing. Nyawagoa Chimigwech, to all of those people who were a part of this day and a part of this planning throughout the year. Beautiful job to all of you. Danito.
Yeah, for those words, Robin. Very, very touching. So now we will invite Jock to come back and give us our words to acknowledge the time we spent together and opening our minds and our hearts and welcoming the messages from the children. And now we can close.
Are you there?
Yes, we're here.
Okay, something happened. My screen went down. So yeah, as long as you can hear me.
Yes, we can see you too. Good job. You're back.
So I was very pleased and it was inspiring what I saw today, and I was happy I was able to be a part of it in a small way. And I congratulate all of the participants, the children and the teachers and the staff and Susie and also Grand Erie. It's like planting seeds, what we're doing and engaging in, and keep up the good work. And man, we have a lot of talented youth and children, and what I saw there, the music and the dancing and the art, oh my God, that's good. They're inspiring. So keep it up. It's what Yago we say in the language. So I'm going to speak in Seneca language, because in this part of the country, the Seneca Nation were primarily the ones roaming this area, and they had camps and villages here, and it was seasonal sometimes, their hunting and fishing area. This was a shared hunting ground, this province of Ontario, that all the nations made peace and agreed to share from one dish, and that we would all have equal rights, and we would respect one another's responsibility, take responsibilities for one another, and nobody owns it. So that's the law that we know that's been passed down for generations. So the Seneca Nation was here primarily, and when smallpox hit those other nations, we took them in. We have the descendants of the Neutral and the Erie Indians amongst us. It's in our blood. So they're also our ancestors. So I'm going to speak Seneca, and it's a language that is not often spoken at Grand River here, but I've been learning and picking it up in the last 3 or 4 decades now, and I'm not fully fluent with it, but I'm functional with Seneca language. So I'm going to close it off, because I know that it's not an often heard language in this area. So thank you very much. đó nó quay nè tao nó chỉ có cái quên đó có mà đó thế nên từ cái xoay uy phụ quay có ở đi quay phụ sĩ nè thế này cái quay đó có nè when is the day on này cái này đi quay phụ tràn cho nè thế này xong qua vi xong qua tràn nó tao hay cho hệ họ về ó con này cái đi cái cái quay này đến rồi nó nhỏ ở đi qua gật có hộ này đi quay phụ sĩ nè thế quay đó có thế này ông chồng về sát con này cái scan nó có nó tự nhau hay nhiều ini doktor chứ nó hay con này cái hay when is so quay con Scott and why anh quản này coi so Scott cái rồi nó nhau hay nhiều vậy đó cái đó này Hawaii nhiều tao không quản này coi đó này con này cái hay nhiều ya so này xong qua nó tao hay chỗ hết đó họ về ông con này cái cái quay xịt cái sao coi chỉ nói ông hoàn chỉnh đấy này con này cái này nó này đó nhiều con này cái này hay nhiều ý hoa này hơi nhận thoát xong này con này cái nào cái này xong qua nhận thoát này họ về ông sao hai đứa đông việt ở nhà này ông qua họ về scan nói nó tự nhau rồi hết các vật chất nó này họ về các vật chất kia nó nhỏ chỉ nói hoàn chỉnh đấy này họ có này Scott các vật nó này nó thế này cái xin gì họ về các cái sai chỉ nó nhỏ đó này Hawaii nhiều tao không quản này coi đó này họ có này cái hay nhiều nó này đó nhỏ sẽ quên đó chứ chẳng cho nên có question này tao qua để chỉ số thay đổi là dễ này họ có hoàn này hi nó đó này họ có này cái này Hawaii Hawaii hôm nay này anh đi khai cái qua scan cái được qua này họ có này cái số khai này đó audition đã share ya đặc đặc chứ về hết các bộ trang nó này cho cái nó nhỏ đó này Hawaii nhiều tao không quản này coi đó này họ có này cái này nó đi đi ở cái nó này họ có này cái này有企業熱咯，佢個 scan 咯意見有個度樣，你好可能嘅你好啲都會想講呢個係送，我諗就嘅個日都個熟㗎，會喺個個陣弄你個陣話樣講呢個，你個見到樣，你幾年啦啲有約嘅，我你好可能嘅是都個難啦，就個所以你就得學個陣好會送好咩啦，會喺個個陣弄你個得個會弄你就見到樣，但你好為你有當話呢個。đó này họ con này cái số của cha nó tao thì chỗ hết, thì còn gì đi hạn trọng họ vì ông con này cái để này cho họ sẽ tôn chứ, đó tên này cái dạng được kinh họ sẽ ai qua đó, đó này họ con này cái với hết các quốc gia nó ní xong cái nó qua, xong con này cái hình như được ta chứ với hết các quốc gia nó ní xong cái nó nhỏ, còn gì cái hạn trọng, này số của cha nó tao thì chỗ hết, đó này họ quay nhiều tao không qua này coi. đó này họ cái này cái thì nó gật về ní cái nó cái này có cái nó đàn này nó đồ vào có về nó đó cái đến đây start a new what cho nên chứ này về hết cái này có hệ có này có hệ xong rồi nó gật cái nhỏ này cái nó cái này có cái nó đàn đó về hết cái này có về ní cái cái xong có này có hệ xong anh có về ní cái này cái tí hộ này cái này nó đi cái hộ nó scan nó sẽ bao nhiêu cái what is cái gì nhỏ đó suy hết cái chuyện này nó cái bao cái mình đó thì đó này hoa nhiều trong cuộc này của đó này hiểu sounds like a song doesn't it
Yeah, well, Jock, that truly is a gift for us to receive your words. So thank you everyone for participating and wishing you all peace.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Wonderful job. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful, you guys.
Wasn't
What
that
an
lovely?
amazing job you did. So wonderful to
Susie.
see.
Yeah, there's nothing like the